Hello guys, how are you doing? So, welcome back to my reactions, and as you can see I'm going to watch episode 13 of a certain magical index today. So in this last episode we got to learn a lot about Misaka, and it was really sad to learn some of these things that happened in the past, and how she was literally tricked by these doctors, and they made her believe that she was helping people by letting them use her power, but in the end that wasn't the case, and they just wanted to create all of these clones for military purposes, and now to enable this accelerator guy to reach level 6. And yeah, it was really something to learn all of this, and also that there's a lot of these clones. They were 20,000 apparently, and already half of them were killed. So yeah, Mikasa is really in like a really delicate situation, and it's understandable that she doesn't want to believe in other ways. Like, she's really affected by all of this, and it's going to be hard for Toma to convince her. But in the end, I really hope that's the like what happens, and that she ends up opening herself to him and enabling him to help her. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm definitely really excited to see this next episode. So with this, I hope you guys are ready, and let's start it. Exactly. It was really nice to see his attitude in this last episode. Like, they shouldn't be fighting. I was wondering if this was actually going to hit him or not, or if it was going to be just in the middle of them. It actually did, so it was really bad for him. At least he's fine, but that was still dangerous. Also, one of the things that some of you mentioned, and it's actually pretty interesting, is that there was this scene with Index when she was awakening this power after Toma touched inside of her mouse and removed the seal or something. She was using all of this power, and she threw this beam into the sky and destroyed a satellite. Like, at that moment, I was like, well, some people would be pissed by that, of course. I mean, it was a satellite, so it had a purpose. But now it actually makes sense that Misaka was saying that this tree diagram was shot down from the ground like 2 weeks ago, and that was actually Index doing that. So it was actually that satellite. It was a pretty interesting detail. So yeah, that actually made a lot more sense. Like, I was wondering who shot down this satellite. She said that the reason was unknown. But yeah, now it actually makes sense that it was Index, and we actually saw it being destroyed. So that was quite something. I don't know if that was actually helpful, because apparently that satellite is being used for some questionable purposes. But yeah, either way, really curious to see what will happen now. There's one of them, and I really like these clones. They're like, their personality, it's really fun. So now I'm really sad that a lot of them already died. And this one is she going to be the next one? Yeah, they all need to go to these locations, and he will be there to defeat them. Hmm. Yeah, this is like all tests to her, to him. Like, oh, yeah, their minds are all connected, so that's actually pretty interesting. We learned that, so. But yeah, he's going to experience all of these situations and develop his power to reach level 6. But I hope that stops. Oh my god. They all helping each other. For Aiza though, no one rubbing her back. She's still like going on with all of this. It's nice that she's explaining all of this. Hmm. I don't think the other two are caring at all about this. Oh, the awakening is level 0. Um, this teacher. Um, hmm. Taking turns. Oh, oh, it's his legs. I was wondering if there was like some people. I wonder if he's actually going to try and fight Accelerator at some point. Oh, damn. She stayed there though. This is good. Damn. Almost got killed. I wonder if it's what he mentioned before. Oh, got defeated. He's actually thinking about that. Hmm. You would need to be able to defeat him though. And I don't see that happening right now. Yeah. Yeah, because they're like same level and stuff. But if it was a level 0, that would create an impact. Yeah. It's easier said than done though. And you will reflect it. He needs to improve before he does that. Or at least like figure something out. Like some weakness. Oh. Same place that clone was before. Feels so bad for them though. That explains the big numbers. Also explains this. I believe the other one said that as well. I love how she says these things. Like, asks Misaka seeking confirmation. Like she talks in third person. And this guy. Hmm. Yeah, next level. I really don't want these clones to be killed. What if Tommy is going to be here in time? She stays there though. Hmm. Oh, he's not going to be there in time. If this is the same moment. Oh. Yeah. So that's why she said. But still, it's extremely dangerous for him. Yes, he's Imagine Breaker, so we'll see. Might be a level 0, but he has his special power. I hope it didn't happen yet, but I don't know. It's happening right now. Oh. Oh. It's all of these situations he has to go through to develop his power. And each one of them has a specific purpose. Damn. This guy. Is there? Yeah. So be careful. Hmm. Damn. She remembers, right? Because of the other clone. She didn't be like that though. Basically made to die, so. Yeah. This is going to be interesting. Yeah, not going to be easy. Holy. I really hope nothing bad happens to him in this situation. At this point, he's like learning how this guy fights. This guy is no joke. Oh, his right hand. Yep. Like about figuring a way to fight this guy with his right hand. Yeah, about that ozone and stuff. Hmm. Is the other clone going to save him? Holy shit. Yeah, this guy is. And the episode is going to end. Of course. Yeah, this guy is just nuts. It's going to be really hard to beat him. I really hope that Toma managed to escape. I don't know if he got some help from the other clone. But he should use this chance to learn about the way he fights, and he was also able to touch him and stop what he was doing or what he was about to do. So yeah, he can do something with his right hand. Like he can nullify this magic and like these powers. So it's more about like learning how to use it in combat. It's not going to be easy either way. I really feel bad about these clones. Really hope that something good happens. I don't know what exactly, but there's still a lot that need to be saved. And it's interesting to remember what they said before about their minds being connected or something. Like they remember what the other clones know, so or so. So yeah, that's really interesting. I don't know what exactly happened before because this episode just ended like that. So there's no way to know if Toma is okay or not. I'm going to assume he is, but hopefully not too much injured because that was a really big explosion. And I actually had the idea that maybe the clone was going to step in and maybe die trying to save him, which would just trigger him like even more. And yeah, it's actually a smart idea that he had to like defeat this level 5 guy by being like if a level 0 defeated this guy, it would have a really big impact on this whole organization, and they would be thinking that maybe he's not that strong and this experiment was not really working, so they would give up on it. And it really needs to be this level 0 because just as Misako was saying, if it was her, I mean, it would be a level 5 fighting against another level 5, so it would be like some miscalculation. Like they wouldn't be thinking that Accelerator was just weak, because in the end they would have similar like powers, and they would be at the same level, literally. So yeah, it's a really nice idea, but as I said before, it's easier said than done. So it's still going to be really hard for Toma to do something about this. I really hope that he figures a way to do it, like improving his own skills, and like he can't really become higher level, like just like how Komoe was saying, his teacher. She was like mentioning all of these things about the Jaspers and how they awake their powers, and I believe that the awakening is when a person like goes a level up, like goes from level 1 to 2 and 2 to 3. I'm assuming it's like that, as they were saying that there are some cases when people don't awaken, so basically Toma is still level 0. So I don't know how that happens. I don't know if it's after you reach a certain level of ability. I'm not too sure of how it gets decided. But yeah, either way, it needs to be a level 0 to create a bigger impact. So it really needs to like just learn how to use this right hand in combat, and to figure a way to disable, like not really disable, but imagine if he managed to grab this Accelerator guy and use his right hand on his neck, for example. Like that would probably make it so Accelerator couldn't use any power, right? I'm not too sure, but if he was able to do something like that and people actually saw it happening, that would have a really big impact. And what they were mentioning would actually happen about the organization losing interest on this guy. But yeah, this is all just random guesses, and I have no idea to actually know what exactly is going to happen, but I'm definitely really curious to find out about it. It's probably going to be something that will keep happening in these next episodes. I'm not too sure how long it's going to take. But yeah, I really like this, not exactly what's happening. Like, I like where this is going and how they're focusing more on Misaka right now, and also on Toma actually trying to, fight someone who's really strong. But in the end, the situation is really not good, because there's all of these clones, and most of them were already killed, so that's really bad. But yeah, in the end, really hope that something good happens, and we'll see in this next episode. So with this, I really hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to this one, and if you did, please like and subscribe to the channel. And you can also join my Discord and my Patreon if you want to get early access to my full reactions. So yeah, I'll see you all in the next one, so take care, guys.